Rosie Show. Tonight, a tribute to the one and only Penny Marshall. Here she is now. It's Rosie.
Lots of people clapping. It's very nice. All right, sit, relax, enjoy yourself. How are you? Cute baby. Look at that cute baby. How old is that cute baby? You're 4 years old? Could you be more cute? You could? What's your name, cutie girl?
Fire.
And you're absolutely adorable. Do you have any brothers or sisters?
No.
Yes, she does. She doesn't, according to her. Are they bigger than you or smaller than you?
Bigger.
Bigger. So are you the star of the family?
Yes.
You're so cute, I can't take it. Come on up here. Come on. You're very, very cute. Can you say, hey, everybody?
Hey, everybody.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
Today we celebrate
Today we celebrate
Penny Marshall.
Penny Marshall.
She's the best.
She is the best.
Take a look at this.
Take a look at this.
Great job, honey. When it comes to smart, funny women, Penny Marshall is in a league of her own. Born the daughter of a tap dance instructor and a film director, growing up in the Bronx, Carol Penelope Marshall seemed destined for a life in show business. As a young single mom in the early 70s, Penny moved to Los Angeles to pursue acting. It wasn't long before she got her first big break when she landed the unforgettable role of Myrna Turner on The Odd Couple. With her impeccable timing and distinctive voice, Penny quickly began to make her mark. By 1975, she was guest starring on the hit series Happy Days as the lovable Laverne DeFazio, a wisecracking Milwaukee brewery worker.
Well, she said that my remark about his hanky was crude. I gave her crude.
Audiences everywhere immediately fell in love with Laverne and her best friend Shirley.
What time are you gonna pick him up?
How about October?
Laverne?
September?
No sense of responsibility. She wanted to leave him at a locker in the bus terminal.
The quirky duo were such fan favorites that they eventually got their own spin-off show, Laverne and Shirley. For 8 seasons, Laverne and Shirley was a huge hit. Over 20 million viewers tuned in every Tuesday night for a half hour of unforgettable comedy.
Oh, please don't make us go in the helicopter. We're afraid of heights.
Yeah, that's why we live in a basement.
But Penny wasn't just interested in appearing in front of the camera. With the encouragement of her then-husband Rob Reiner and her brother Gary, Penny directed 4 episodes of Laverne and Shirley. After that, Penny realized what she really wanted to do: direct. In 1986, she directed her first feature film, Jumpin' Jack Flash, starring Whoopi Goldberg. Then, in 1988, she directed a little movie called Big.
Look, I know I don't look like myself, okay? But something really strange happened, and I'm really scared. I need you to help me, my best friend!
The movie was a critical and commercial success. And the hits kept coming, with movies like Awakenings, The Preacher's Wife, Riding in Cars with Boys, and my personal favorite, A League of Their Own.
You know, they got over 100 girls here, so, some of yous are gonna have to go home.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Oh, Doris.
Those people are jerks.
What do you mean, some of us? Do it. Okay, some of them are going home.
Hey! The film, now a classic, encouraged women to find their voices, discover strength and unity, and enjoy playing a little hardball. With more than 20 years spent behind the camera, Penny has earned a reputation for being a gifted filmmaker, directing intelligent comedies featuring Hollywood's top talent. Today, at 69 years old, this grandmother and sports fanatic is still exploring new ventures. Penny is currently working on her first book and is producing a documentary about Dennis Rodman and basketball. For decades, Penny Marshall has entertained us, moved us, and inspired us. Without a doubt, she's been able to make her dreams come true, doing it her way.
Please welcome Penny Marshall. And the crowd goes wild. Do you like that? Nice. You look beautiful. So do you. Look. Oh, I'm trying to hold my stomach. That's same with me. You kidding me? I got Spanx on there. What? I got Spanx on. It ain't easy. Penny Marshall's here, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm okay.
You doing good?
Yeah.
That was a fun movie, that League of Their Own. Let me just tell you right now. It doesn't get old.
No, and thank God, because I did it the way I did it, which was I wouldn't read an actress unless they passed the baseball test.
Right.
I can't double people.
Right.
Too many people.
Yeah.
And that's almost how Rosie got in it.
It's the total way I got in.
Yeah.
My agent called me. I was a VJ, and she said, do you know how to play baseball? I was like, if there's anything I can do better than Julia Roberts, it's baseball, right? That's the only thing. And I remember saying to myself, if I didn't get in this film, I wasn't going to try to be in movies, because I thought this was the perfect kind of role for me, right?
Well, and she passed with flying colors. Rod Dato, the late Rod Dato from USC.
Right.
Tried all the girls out, people at St. John's, all baseball coaches all over the country tried out girls. And there were some great actresses that can't play.
At all.
At all. That one came in ballet slippers. You can't. Come on. And so if they were passed, were good players or trainable, then I could read them. Now, Rosie, I think you read 52 parts.
Yes, I did. I read for a lot of parts.
Because it was like, where? And she could fill in. She was a good actress, actually. And so...
Hard to believe, but it's true.
It was. And then one girl dropped out, who was supposed to be the pretty girl.
Right.
Her pilot went.
Right.
And so I went to Madonna. And then I just couldn't keep looking for people. And so Madonna, I said, okay, Rosie and Madonna. Okay, Rosie, you're going to be her best friend. And you were like...
Yeah, because, right, well, Truth or Dare had just come out, right? And I was dating a guy at the time. Remember Michael?
Michael?
Tall Michael I was dating. It was my brief hetero period. Do you remember that? No?
No, I had a moment.
Just a moment, yeah.
In Evansville, too, with a...
Oh, that's right. Zip it. Zip it. Yeah.
No names on
no
location.
Names, but boy, was he handsome. Anyway, yeah, I was dating Michael, and we went to see Truth or Dare, and he said to me, you know, I bet if you ever met Madonna, you'd be friends. And I said to him, you're such an idiot. She's the most famous woman in the world. She's a rock and roll superstar. I'm just a comedian. I will never meet her. 2 days later, Rosie, Madonna's coming in. If she makes you laugh, if you like her, maybe she'll do the movie trying to be funny.
No, I said, Madonna, you teach her how to do her hair. And Rosie, you teach Madonna how to play better.
And I did, right?
And you did.
Because she's a dancer, so I knew if we could do it with dance moves, right? Like step, hip, arms.
Hip, hip, go.
Right, exactly.
You know? And one of Rosie's first things was, I don't slide.
I know.
And Madonna slid head first.
She did.
I said, then learn to pitch.
Right.
Those 2 balls from the documentary.
2 balls. Remember Pickles?
Pickles. Pickles I saw.
Recently?
Yes, around a month or so ago. In San Diego, they had their big All-American Girls Professional Baseball League reunion. So I went down, and Tracy and Ann Ramsey, who played first base.
Right.
And... what's her name? Marble Ann. Patty Pelton.
Well, what a service you did to that whole history by letting people know that it existed. People didn't even know.
Well, I didn't know. I think if I don't know something, somebody else doesn't know that.
Right. How did you find out about it? Who
I saw
brought
a
it to you?
documentary.
Oh, really?
And I went, I never heard of this.
Yeah.
Now, like Awakenings, I never heard of that.
Right.
So it interests me. If I don't know it, I'm not the only idiot in the world. You know, there are other people.
Right. We're going to take a break. We're going to come back.
I want to...
What? What do you want?
I think there's
what do you
somebody here.
Who there?
Well, from...
Go. Who's that?
From
Who are
the
you?
All-American...
You're the All-American League baseball player. What's your name? Nice to see you, Joyce. What team did you play on?
I played for 4 teams in 8 years.
Wow. And what position?
I was a catcher for 6 years, and then I played first base for 2 years.
And how did it feel to see League of Their Own for you?
Oh, it's fantastic. And I was at the reunion, and I met Penn.
In San Diego?
Yeah.
Okay, I got something for you.
For me?
From the reunion. Look at that.
Oh, a baseball rose.
A baseball rosebud.
Beautiful. I will treasure it always. Thank you very much for being here. We're going to come back, talk more with Penny Marshall, all about her life and career. Don't go away.
When we were making the baseball movie, League of Their Own, that was another movie which I probably wasn't supposed to be doing, but I was. And Penny said to me, I can't have you be cute. You can't be cute, so I want you to get fat for the movie. But here we had Rosie O'Donnell, Rosie, she was there. We had this phalanx of women, and every single one of them could play ball.
We're the members of the All-American League. We come from cities.
She took a chance on a lot of new talent, which is very risky and rare for anybody to do.
The whole deal is because of Penny. You always loved Gina Davis best. I understand that. I've lived with it.
Penny came up and she said, well, is that? And I said, okay. And I walked up to this man that was standing there and I said, I don't understand. And he said, welcome, you're a peach. You're in a league of their own. You brought me in maybe 5, 6 times reading for different roles because you wanted to find a part for me. She shifted, she changed my life. I don't know where I would be had she not taken the risk on an unknown actress from Chicago.
Just give me a shot. And she said, you got to hit every ball. And I was like, oh my God, you know, not even Major League Baseball players can hit every ball. But I was like, absolutely.
You're bonded because of that experience, and it was a special film.
We're all for one, we're all American. Each girl stands with her head so proudly high.
Sunday, Monday, happy days.
Laverne and Shirley came to Happy Days.
Hey, Fonzie!
And they were extraordinary. They were phenomenal together. And we had the best time, all 4 of us. Ron Howard, Cindy, Penny, and myself.
Happy.
Take your time, girls, take your time.
It is a pleasure to have watched Penny behind the camera, in front of the camera. I love you, Penny. I really do, and I respect you. And I'm very proud to be here just for a moment to say to you how wonderful your creative spirit is. And I think you're a great kisser, actually. We've never kissed, but I'm assuming that you are superb.
You don't remember?
No, we had a kiss on the show.
Yes.
We kissed on the show, not behind.
Yeah, you have kissed.
We have kissed. We kissed on the show.
Yeah.
As characters, but he's a good kisser.
He is.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah, good
now,
to know.
that show, your brother, did he write that character specifically for you, or was it written and then they cast
They
you?
wrote 2 girls who were fast to put out.
And he thought of you.
He said, he called me and he said, what are you doing? Nothing, writing this bicentennial satire. We don't know, it's so true. And Cindy was there. I do it, Cindy? Yeah. Ask her if she wants to be in it. She'll play opposite Ron. If not, you'll play either part. Oh, Cindy, you want to do this thing with my brother? So we weren't nervous. We weren't anything.
Yeah.
We just went in and did it.
Yeah. When you did The Odd Couple?
They needed a secretary.
So you did Myrna Turner.
Myrna Turner.
And we have a clip because it's my favorite performance of Penny ever. Take a look. Penny in The Odd Couple as Myrna Turner.
Myrna, it's coffee break time.
Cream and 2 sugars.
How are you?
Huh? Oh, I was dreaming I was at the stage delicatessen and they named a sandwich after me. Myrna Turner Tuna. I'm looking for a new name for my career. Like Liza Turner, Mary Tyler Turner.
I'll just finish your letter, all right?
your mother taught tap for years, and you
in
learned.
the basement of a building in the Bronx, next to the incinerator, and where you put the bikes and sleds.
Right.
She taught everyone in the neighborhood, and we performed at everything, anywhere they would feed us. We were precision tap dancers, like the Rockettes.
Right.
And then they changed our name to the Marshalettes, because we went on Ted Mack Amateur Hour, and it was a different network than the Rockettes or the NBC, I don't know. So we were precision tap dancers. We rehearsed on the subway station.
And so she encouraged you to be an entertainer. Did she think you would do it as a career?
She said everyone should have the opportunity to entertain. And she took everyone to see a Broadway show.
Right.
Mainly musicals and with kids.
Right.
We saw one drama, Miracle Worker, Patty Duke, that's all. Never saw the drama. And she didn't care whether we went into the show. If they were really good, she'd send them somewhere else.
Oh, the kids that she taught.
Yeah, and well, we did Jackie Gleason, we did Ted Mack, we were 3-time winners. They needed an opening act that went like that, and Pat Boone came out. Yeah, so little signs in the elevator, call this, Judson, whatever.
Right, right.
And so.
And how old were you then? You were just like
from
a kid?
3 up.
Wow. Have you seen that film? We don't have it, but have you seen that?
I have some. One, we have to loop the taps in the basement. We have one Ted Mack and we have one Jackie Gleason.
Wow.
A Kenny.
I would love to see those on the Kinescope.
But that entertaining, you know, that was my mother's thing. I didn't think it was show business.
Right,
You know, so when I came out here, I didn't count that as a credit.
Right.
And to LA, rather. And so I just went around my way.
Yeah, and you did pretty good, Penny Marshall.
But we did dancing on Laverne and Shirley. We did dancing. My mother's on an Odd Couple where she danced.
Really?
Yeah, a surprise, This Is Your Life Oscar or something. And she danced, I think, Laverne and Shirley, every year we did a talent show because the writers were tired. And so.
Well, we're going to take a break and talk all about Laverne and Shirley. We have some amazing clips, and we want to know what your favorite episode was. Take a break. We'll be right back. More with Penny Marshall right here.
Hey, Penny. Remember the show where I had to run the obstacle course and you were coaching me, and at the end of the obstacle course I had to shinny up a rope and ring a bell? I said, no, I can't. And we argued back and forth. And then I got to the end and I stopped for a split second before you said, get up the rope and ring the bell. And I shinnied up that rope like a squirrel with a hound dog after it.
So what do you want to do for Penny?
Well, we should say we love her and she's been great
everybody's
to
going to
us,
say
and
that. Everybody loves Penny and everybody's going to tell her that. We want to stand out somewhere.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe we should sing a song, huh?
That would be good. We could sing a song, but they never pay for it.
No?
You have a catchphrase that you would say every time. We'd walk in, somebody would say, so you set us up, we'd walk in, and you'd say...
Howdy doody, chum.
No, you never said anything like that.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
He's back.
Penny, I'm so proud of you. You're so talented on so many levels, and you're a fantastic friend. I love you.
Penny, I would like to personally thank you for kind of discovering what we were doing with these two odd characters and kind of insisting that they be around your show. You saw that we could maybe do something, and you let us do it, and I thank you.
Yeah. Now, Penny, we loved working under martial law, and you were the marshal that we loved working under.
Hey, Catface.
It's so nice that everybody stayed friends, you know what I mean?
No, we have stayed friends.
Yeah, it's a long time to stay friends, right?
And Michael is doing well. He was on Broadway. He
Yes.
directs. He directed an episode. Cindy directed an episode.
Did you ever have an idea when they spun you off of Happy Days that it would become this show for 8 years and define you? I mean, people still, when we're out, say Laverne to you, still.
Yeah, yes. But my name's not Laverne, so sometimes it's nice, okay, yeah, I'm a little old. Sometimes you go, she is not Laverne, she's a director now. Yeah.
Right. Ooh.
Yes, girl.
Yeah.
You tell them, sister.
Right.
And so, but we did one episode that you saw, and then my brother sold it over Thanksgiving to Freddie Silverman, who was ABC then. And then he bought it, so he did one scene, because Cindy wasn't sure she wanted to be in television, movie star, blah, blah, blah. I read with everyone in Fonzie's apartment on the set after Happy Day. I'd read with every girl. And I wanted Cindy.
Right, because you knew her.
Yeah, so we have the things pasted all over the wall. And she finally said, okay, she'd do it. And then we had a reverse spin. Like, we'd have to run over on Friday nights and argue in and argue out. So it looked like that we were on the show more than we ever were.
In Happy Days.
In Happy Days.
Yeah. And then it spun off to Laverne and Shirley, and eventually you started directing some of those episodes.
No, well, just by the fifth, sixth year, it was Who Wants to... How many doors are there? There's one door. You come in, you go out the bedroom.
Right,
There's
right.
not that many doors.
Right. So you started directing on Laverne and Shirley,
Two
and then...
of them, but Cindy did one, Michael did one, you know.
Yeah, and you liked it.
No, it's like, come in, don't do something, then I'll tell you if it's wrong.
Right.
You know, all of a sudden they go, they know these sets, you know? And so then I did a pilot called Working Stiffs. Two of the writers wrote it with Jimmy Belushi and Michael Keaton.
Right.
They asked me to direct that, and it sold. But I had to go back to my own show.
Right. Well, we're going to take a break. We're going to come back and talk about Tom Hanks and Big and that first really big movie that you did. We'll be back with Penny Marshall right after that.
Let's go way back. Let's go way back. I can't even remember the year anymore, but it was, we're making Big, and I had been cast in Big, and Penny cast me in Big, and I couldn't quite believe it. When we shot the scene where I'm in the white tuxedo with me eating the corn at the big party, that came about completely because of Penny, because we got up and it was huge, big, long buffet of vegetables and dips and crudité and what have you. And she says, and Penny comes, well, what do you think you'll do? And I said, well, I don't know. You know, we were shooting at about 1 o'clock in the morning or something like that, and I played around with the celery and did some things with this, that, and Penny said, you want to eat the corn like it's on the cob? And that was a great idea. So I did it, and thus a classic groupie was born. So that's working with Penny Marshall, and if you're lucky enough, like myself and Rosie O'Donnell, you make a movie with Penny, you remember it for the rest of your life. Penny, I love you very, 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 very much.
I love Tom.
Were there lots of people came in for that role? Did you know you wanted Tom?
No, Tom turned it down at first.
He did?
There were 3 movies with the same premise.
Oh, no kidding.
Vice versa, like father, like son. I didn't know. I had been just finishing up Jumpin' Jack Flash.
Right.
Which I put everyone in my phone book in.
Right.
You know, because, you know, they only write for the 2 people talking. What about the rest of the people? Oh, John Lovett, Phil Hartman, my daughter, my brother, you know, anyone. Come in, act, and make up stuff.
Yeah,
and
that's
so,
my favorite part of the Marshalls. Gary calls it chuffa, right?
Chuffa.
When he goes, Rosie, come over here, walk there, do a chuffa, 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 go back. That means make something up and hopefully be funny, right?
Well, that was John Lovett's on the train, and like, say something funny.
Right.
Now, say something funnier.
Right, exactly. A lot of pressure. But so Tom turned it down initially.
Initially, Tom turned down Big. Then, you know, then I went around, everyone turned it down. Because there were 2 other movies, and an Italian one, Del Grande. So, but I didn't know, so I looked at the other script, and I crossed out any joke that was anywhere similar.
Right.
And all I know is you gotta pay it for real.
Right.
A high concept thing like, when I'm big, I'm gonna. That's one of those things everyone has said in their thought in their life. So then he decided, I went for a guy, and went to De Niro. I paid to see him dance on a piano, come on.
Yes, indeed.
And so I could do street cred versus white establishment.
Right.
And so when Bobby said yes.
He said yes to play Tom's role.
Well, because Tom said no.
Right.
And so I had to call him. He's doing Capone, batting people's heads in, you know? And so I said, so what do I tell them, you know? I said, they're going to ask, you know? So he said, tell them yes. But then they wouldn't pay out. The article came out about how much Chevy was getting, and you know, all these other people, much less actors than Bobby. And so, and the studio wasn't too thrilled. And then Tom, you know, changed his mind, but we had to finish, for him to finish Dragnet, and then Tom came in.
Right. Now, how did you meet Rob De Niro?
I met him in New York.
Years ago?
Years ago.
Yeah.
And, you know, never won nothing from him.
Right.
And Pesci was living in my house in L.A.
Well, that's another thing people don't really know about you, is that a lot of actors who come out to L.A. to start their careers, you invite them to stay at your house, and they stay for years.
Yeah, well, Joe stayed for 3. Because I had to do an off-Broadway play with Ellen Barkin, who you recently had on.
Yes.
And so I was at the Mayflower, where Joe had a place, and so he went out to L.A. to my house. So I finished the play, and so I went home, and there's Joe. And then he stayed. Then I went and did Big.
Yeah.
Oh, I did Jumping Jack Flash, then I did Big. And he's still there.
Right.
It's his house.
Right. What can you do?
What can you do?
And now you have Angelica staying at your house in New York.
Well, she's in New York in the duplex, which I don't need. And so she's shooting Smash.
Right.
It premieres in January.
Premieres in January on NBC. It's an amazing new show, musical, about a Broadway musical, and she's fantastic in
And
it.
she knows the building, because she used to have a friend in the building. And so she's there, so I see her.
Yeah.
And, but she's paying, right?
Oh, she is?
She gets,
oh, okay. I think she's one of the first.
Yes.
Yeah.
Joe didn't pay nothing. Joe just lived there. And I come home 5 months later. He says, you know, this thing don't work. He cursed a lot. You know, I know you have your curse jaw. But you know how Joe talks in movies.
Right.
Talks like that in life. And he goes, why don't you get this? I said, what's the matter? Your finger broken? Call someone to get it fixed. Why are you waiting 6 months?
Right.
But he's great. We love Joe. But Tom is going into New York tomorrow night because our friend Paula Herald, who you know.
Yes.
Her show, Liz Estrada Jones, is opening on Broadway.
And you're credited in the playbill, as they say that without you, they don't think the play ever would have made it to Broadway.
Well, I saw it in the basement of a church downtown somewhere, and I thought it had possibilities, you know.
Right. We're going to take a break, come back more with Penny Marshall right after this. Don't go away.
First time I ever met Penny Marshall was called about meeting her on Renaissance Man, and I had no interest in being in a movie, but I fell in love with Penny watching her on television, Laverne and Shirley, and I thought, you know what, it'd be great to meet some of my heroes and people that I grew up watching on television. So I went into the meeting and I told her, you know, I wasn't really interested in acting. And she basically said, come on, Mark, you've been acting this whole time. You're running around with your pants down and acting like a tough guy. Come on. So I said, you know what? Okay, let me give it a shot. So I was out in L.A. Screen testing for the movie, and unfortunately, I got into a bit of an incident, which actually Rosie was at the party that night. And thankfully, Penny believed in me and decided to go against everybody else's advice and give me the job, which is why I am where I am today. That movie experience really changed my life. After making that movie, I decided I didn't want to do anything else other than act and make movies.
Hi, it's Drew, and I just want to send a very, very special, loving, getting right in there, just delicious Penny, you're the best. To know you is the greatest joy. You're the funniest woman on the planet, and to have the pleasure to work with you is more than a pleasure. You make me a better person as well as an actress, and I love you.
There's a lot of people who have had a lot to do with my career and my success, but nobody more than Penny. I love you, I miss you, and hopefully we get to work together again really soon.
Great guy, isn't he?
Mark is the best.
He is. Smart kid, too,
Mark,
boy.
I didn't know no Funky Bunch. I just know Mark, and I knew the Billboard because Calvin Klein went to my junior high.
Oh, look, a very talented neighborhood.
I told and Ralph Lauren Lipschitz.
Wow.
No, a lot of people were from that. They were years older than me, but they were still from my junior high. Everyone went to that junior high. My brother went to Clinton, where Patty Chayefsky, Neil Simon, all those people went to Clinton. They were very talented there.
Really, I know.
And
so you saw the Billboard in his underwear and you thought,
and
I bet that kid can act?
I was at this thing for Calvin at the Hollywood Bowl, and he came out and dropped his face. I saw him on the thing, on the Billboard, and the audience went nuts.
Right.
I said, well, bring that kid in.
Right. And he really didn't want to be in movies. He had no interest.
Well, he came in.
Right. To meet you,
you're
Laverne.
there.
Come on.
So you come in every night. I did. Like I switched you around in parts. I switched Mark around in part.
Right.
And so, and he wrote the rap in Renaissance Man, but his character was a Southern, hayseed, so he wouldn't have to rap. I read Tupac for.
No kidding.
What a dynamic kid that was.
Oh man, I would have loved to have met him.
But he said Hobbs wouldn't rap. I said he has to rap. And I said, it's a bad rap.
Right.
It's by a white Jewish guy in Michigan.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
we'll rewrite the rap, you know. I know it stinks, you know. And so, but he didn't want to rap. They say Marky could write it and not rap it. You know, I tried not, even in the league, I didn't have Madonna.
Until the movie was over, right? She just did the song
she did the
at
song,
the end.
which they made a deal with her for. I didn't.
Right.
Yeah, it was a fine song, but I mean, I didn't. I needed her to dance.
Yeah.
And play ball.
And she did.
And you danced too.
I did, and I was so nervous on that dance scene when we were in the bar. It was like the second day of shooting. I don't know Madonna well. I'm thinking she's worth $100 million, and I have to catch her. And she does this twirling around. Remember, she fell back in my arms. Every time I'm thinking, 100 million. Oh my God, don't drop her. 100 million, right?
No, but you could dance. You could do anything. And we had a couple where they were best friends, and in the line, one line, you know how I met her? She worked at my father's bar, and I was the bouncer.
Right,
Yeah, I don't know,
exactly.
some crazy story.
All done.
All done.
Right.
That's it, exposition out. And go dance. And Eddie Mecca from Laverne and Shirley was in
Right,
it.
Carmine. Remember Carmine from Laverne and Shirley?
danced
He was
with
in there too.
Belle.
And I love that about you, that you always bring your friends in like that,
Yeah.
right? It makes it easier for you.
Well, I was in Indiana about my daughter, my nieces, 3 nieces.
Right.
And my brother, because I never had shot out of New York, L.A. You know, so I was a little nervous. Evansville we're heading to.
Right.
Now, Kathleen, who was finding everyone place to leave, landed up in the movie because we had to go to cover here. And so my daughter, Tracy, who was Betty Spaghetti, got the telegram. And if it was there, then Megan would have been out. And so would Lori have been traded. So, okay, get in uniforms. Put these 2 girls, my niece, Kathleen.
Right. Who did all the coordinating for our, travel and everything. She's like, put her in a
And I
uniform,
think
get
Wendy.
2 of the grips, put them in something, cut his hair, let's shoot something, make it up, chuffa chuffa, right?
Yeah, so you make well, what's his name? Mike Haley is still called. I can't say it, I don't think. Well, it's in the movie.
Yeah.
Penis Head.
Yeah.
He's retired.
Yeah.
Because he was an umpire who went over to say, what's the problem, Mr. Dugan? And then no crying in baseball speak.
Right, Betty Schramm.
With Betty.
Yeah.
And so, which was a great written speech.
Well, we have some audience members who have questions
Marky,
for you.
I love dearly,
Marky
and he
too.
was really sweet, and I hope to work with him again.
Yeah. All right, Leah Rogers, where are you?
Right here.
Go ahead. What's your question
Leah.
for Penny?
Yes, I was wondering if there were any love affairs behind the scenes of Laverne and Shirley that you can share with us.
I think we were married. Well, I was married, and Michael was married. Then Michael broke up with his wife.
Anybody else?
Lenny and David and Cindy dated for a minute. They had to be in, there's a couple of shows where they're in a 2-shot, and Michael and I are in a 2-shot. That's when they dated, but that didn't last.
That didn't last, yeah.
No.
All right, where's Jim? Jim has a question for you.
Jim.
Yeah, right here.
Hi, Jim.
Rosie, you look great.
Yes,
So do you,
look
Penny.
very nice.
Thank you very much.
Better than the white and gray things.
Yeah, I know, the ponchos. You don't like them? All right.
How do you feel about when Rosie imitates you? Her imitation of you is spot on, and I just...
Thank you. I'm very proud of it.
It's my name is Penny Marshall.
That's right.
Yeah, that's what she doesn't think it's good.
I
She's
don't
like, you
think it's
don't even
great.
do the best one.
It's fantastic.
Thank you.
Not quite. I usually, on her old show, I used to have to do her imitation of me so she wouldn't look foolish. Yeah. And so I would talk like this, and I don't talk like this.
You do a little bit. You
No,
go.
I
Remember when you
talk, I
came on, you
mumble.
go, I have puffy eyes.
My eyes are always puffy.
Yeah.
And now I got puffy stomach. But my eyes are always puffy.
Yeah. I think it's a good impression. Does it bother you that we all do impressions of you?
No, everyone does it. My
Yeah.
brother talks a whole different rhythm.
Yeah.
You'll go, you'll come, you'll turn.
Yeah, it's more...
Put the hat on your head, put it down,
Right.
and come back.
Yours is more whiny. His is more staccato.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
roll it into one.
Yeah, and you tangent a lot. Could you pass the salt? One time I had salt. I didn't like it. My friend has a blue vest on, and we're going to the movies on Friday, right?
I have
You go,
stream
you
of
go.
consciousness.
Exactly. We'll be back for the last segment with Penny Marshall. Don't go away.
When I first came to Hollywood, 1978, never been here, and at the end of my first taping, Penny Marshall came to my set, introduced herself, and said, "Hi, I'm Penny Marshall. Your brother has called me and said that I need to take care of you in this Hollywood land." And Penny's been taking care of me since 1978. I love you with all my heart. I always have and I always will. And we'll always continue to be friends and always continue to work together. And by the way, I'm shooting this in your apartment in New York. Really appreciate it. Let me stay in there too.
Hi, Penny, it's Gary. Penny's real name is Carol, but everybody don't know that. Maybe Rosie will ask you about that. My sister Ronnie and I wanted a pony, to be honest. We thought my mother went to get a pony. She came home with Carol, that's her name, and we nicknamed her Penny because we saved up our pennies for a pony. My mother said, we'll call her Penny after you and Ronnie. But Penny and I grew up together. I remember all the fun we had together. It's really my pride to know that they're honoring you because you're a great director, a great actress, and a great sister.
Penny Marshall is an A-lister.
And she is our funny sister. Here's to your tribute on the show.
And give our love to Rosie O.
Congratulations, Penny. We love you.
Sorry we couldn't be there, but we're TiVoing it.
They're the cutest, right?
Go see New Year's Eve, my brother's movie that just came out. I'm in it for a minute.
Are you? He's the greatest brother, is he not?
He's great. I don't remember growing up. He's much older than me. And both of them left. They went here. They came to Northwestern.
Right.
Actually, both of them. And my sister lived in Park Forest. My brother went to L.A.
But you stayed tight as a family. I don't know another family that's that close.
Now we're close.
Yeah.
Because my parents didn't like each other so much. But they were gone since I was like 8.
Right.
So I always wanted brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
But I had them, but I didn't know them.
Right.
So my brother has made my life. Okay?
He has, right?
Absolutely.
He's the greatest guy. So now you have one daughter, Tracy, and you have some grandkids.
Yes.
3?
3.
3. And how was that for you? Was it like a whole new experience?
Well, Spence I love. He's 19. He's
19.
from a different relationship.
Right.
Well, we're right after League. She got pregnant. Her and
Exactly, I
Megan got
remember.
pregnant.
That's
all
right.
the women, they had showers and crocheted them and knitted them thing. And now she's with Matt, who's married, and they have 2 little girls. Bella, who's 6, and Viva, who's 5.
Really? And when they heard we were doing this, they said, can we be there? And I said, sure. So here they are.
Where?
Yeah, they're right here. Just like one of those big surprise shows.
Look at that! Hello, Tracy!
Hello. Really bright and flowers.
Look, you got flowers. Hi, girls.
Good, maybe you guys would.
How are you, Trace?
I'm
This is
fine.
Good to
Bella.
see you. You look fantastic. Oh my gosh, look at these beautiful children.
the one-
I
Spencer's
remember.
here. He's
really like.
mortified and backstage.
He is? He doesn't want to come
nothing.
out? He's same as Parker, 17?
Yes. He's 19.
19.
Yeah.
Oh, dear Lord. Now, you brought a gift for Grandma? What'd you bring? Do you even know what it is?
Smoothies.
You want to give Rose?
You brought one for me, Bella?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Come here. Let me see that.
I'm blocking.
That is beautiful. Look at that. I love it. You made me one too, Viv?
Thank you, Bill.
Wow, you know, I have a Viv at home.
Viva.
Viva, not a, I have a Vivienne.
I made that at school.
You made it at school. Where'd you steal the napkin from? And you did it. You made it on the plane, maybe.
How nice.
Look at this. Beeves. Beeves.
So
And
sweet.
Spencer's too shy to come out?
Yeah, he didn't want to come out. He's 19. He's over the whole
19,
thing. I
he's not-
understand. Parker's the same thing.
Fred Roos needs teenagers, but I think girl. Oh,
Okay, now look. What is
What's-
that?
this is
A Michael Jackson fedora.
a Michael Jackson fedora.
I was told that that's what you wanted.
I wanted that little one.
Oh, not this big thing.
This is too big.
Well, when I said she wants what? They said
No,
a
it's
white.
that black hat that's made out of.
Okay, give me. I'll just take this back. There's no reason, honestly. Right? That's.
That black hat.
Oh, that wasn't even close.
It was a little black. It's made out of not linen, but cotton, because I'm allergic to everything. And
All right, we'll get that for you. Don't worry. But it's from the grandkids, really. Wink, wink. Tracy was in League of Their Own as well. Remember,
Betty
she
Spaghetti.
got the telegram that her husband had died. That's Tracy.
And married a
That's
real
right.
vet.
There you go. And married a real vet. So Penny, listen. What can I tell you? I love you. You're fantastic.
I love you.
And if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be right here. I'd still be doing
No, you
stand-up.
said,
Honestly, no. I was a VJ, and you cast me in that movie, and you changed my whole life.
Well.
And not only in my career, but in real life, because I love you very much.
I love
Penny Marshall, ladies and gentlemen. Bella, can you read that, honey?
This show's been great.
it's missing one thing.
But it's missing one thing. Confetti.